Yema mo nyina achi mama kwa ba UTV so nie ene memene da ene eye 22nd August 2026. Yane mo tena fi sabre akopem se bobodu baako ne nyina ye dwumedi ya to ne din critical issue ye badwu amane kan ko din puntu ho. Nti be obi a one ye ntena fi sabre ya akopem se du baako no ebebo wadwenche no susu ye so de wa wonim dada. Obetumi de afa social media platforms so nyina so na we kan de na we so kan de atem didi enim na fi ato adwene de ye ma oman no na yafa na yetumi akoye nim. Me did the Jacquabina and pay my bedja for and chombeba, Nansan Nano. Me production team so I cried, don't see. Yet I said, I'm my boy for crib, me a day bremo. Special ice needy kind. Special ice, any special drinks a hot rono. So courage pa, so with the amankan yet. And one will be a num, and what you won't pa, no quite a first or your processing I do this stage, you know. The camera say, oh no, no, that. They walk bottom, I said to almost say, and there was a shame in ano. A pet me special ice, you know. And see, but what they are no be na fenya what they say water is life. So and I was special drinks in way a grape. When you the flavor for friendly be we grape ankasa and ye chimusu no and ye dear gum into no more correct pa this one so cool and so ha and the kaka can flavors in the door so pa ye da ma sit down to pay and watching so no need fufu need tabekwan fufu no ya bunch ni ye board ye ni ye bayere ni ye dia ye na ye twan posim bi de no kure mi dipa mankana meboa na minim se won susue di e beboa sense emma wo ye furu nye kapu enche na digest na wotumi ayi de anya na gu tintimu no de do bi e begina ho saa oh esa so na ha adwene nti need fufu de e ye pa need tabekwan so no ya be ya enya agrika be bia na no so nya de ni bi we de akurase abe ni bi e de ne kama na almighty this way chocolate drink and then a coffee drink this way the one we need to yes I bring what done in your cry nti bo de na no bi mesre pa wo no ma be hit body no na wo tumi a hye no akobadwuma the person so wan kwa ma wonya ni nti ye be dasa nyum ekuya sese omaboa ma anopai ye ne mo de dwumadi be hye so na ena no pai komo kakra na ebedi ansa na ye ensem e bedwendweno ya dwendwene ho and then some beka ho asem no ebi ye gold board nsem ya bay gold board de ka gold board aboka gold board me moka they say ho sama ye honyan and ye bedi nkoma kwa chisanse wa ben fusika sem abenfu no bedi nkomo no matumi aboa yen ama ye hunu se de siti ankasa pa we de enye party A party B asem nya MPP nya NDC no kura no be ye da no mo de beto ama na tumi aboa ama hoye bebrebe na tumi akofom na questions bi papa efa sese ebibima ye se pese ye de ye ho a aden na nema tumi tochsin awo bia ho do bi sa pese ye de ye ho awo nema bi ho a aden ti enema bi tumi tosini sa ye bibi ebedi ho komo papa afei alaya fo se lawyer fo bi ma me kan sa ye ajaji fo ni alaya fo wo moko break na chief justice a se nsem bi wo ho a wo mu se ko break de na so ye hwe ni ye ni se ne be ya e betuma content a lawyer for bia sorry tia de said abi wo mo ne chief justice ya dwene a wo mo enyeyi owura kojo opon kroma oforase mrase bedwane de asam kodan supreme court say chief justice asam oka no en se da nyinyina so nti wonhwe no wo mongu supreme court said abi masa asam aka ne no ya dwene a enyeyi ti wo bo kojo opon kroma asam nagu ya titi oso obeya appeal na ye be bisa questions bebre abasa sense me hu se anye bia se eba se ebia judge for ne lawyer for se de eka no omo kwaje omo ahome ko liver criminal issue no ye ni ana wo mo mra mu se ma ye ni ana na so mo mra mu dia na de chief justice abu na de ngumra no so agumra no so na oye se ni mu so dia adenti na aye chinchi na twan en ho asam na aye bibio ho aye kan ya sema ebedi ho komo sanse ya sema ho hia ye pa na ena no pai kakra me pese me kanye kakra asem no ani susu na yam se ye de neme edi agro ye de neme edi agro Ghana no ye to ye ho pete ochena mesimi dan pete ochena mesimi dan ye ne be ban so no na afia twam na afi du aba na afi du na aba na asem na ginsamu aginsamu wi ansa na ye be se ehu bibia ya ye yetumi ma yan mra enye adwuma obese we don't enforce our own laws emra ne ya na ehihye ye but yetumi ma mra no enye adwuma galamsey nsɛm me maka ho asɛm pa akyɛpa maka ka du baabi no nanka saa brɛ no nanka yɛnya so no ka yɛtie ye nanka yɛtumi tu anamo bi a anka bia baabi a du nne yi a yɛhu deɛ ɛnyɛ ɛho yi anka yɛnuru ha yɛka ho asɛm kae yɛda so ɛka yɛatena sɛ amade no agye nsamu afɔ hu biribi a ɛnyɛ ye afei yɛde yɛti mpempem yɛn wɔ kwan bɛfɔ sɛ wɔtua so ano wɔn mu tu ha ne ha no ne nso nam ha ne pɛ hyɛhyɛ no nso no yɛsi yɛn nimu wɔn nso yɛn nimu wɔn yɛsi yɛn nimu wɔn nso yɛn nimu wɔn ɛna to ano mu tu ɛna nsuo sɛ ha ne sɛ na wohwɛ turbidity level a yɛn nso ahodoɔ a pipe ahodoɔ no sɛdeɛ si kɔ na ne soso ɛne beresɛm ɛnse sɛ yɛde ho agorɔ koraa saa berɛ bi a bɛsen kɔ na ka bi yɛtie na ka yɛtu wɔn na mo bi anka yɛde bi a yɛduru ɛno ne asɛm baako na asɛm baako a ɛba a yɛaka wɔn asɛm akankanka bɛpem na yɛhyɛ dɛ hunu ho hwee ɛyɛ saa ɛsoro no Niger Mali ɛne wɔn a Chadfoɔ no wɔn a ɛka ho na wɔn abɛgu Ghana ha no ɛno so yɛka o na ayɛ sɛ baa na ɔmo ba ayɛ sɛ mframa bi ayɛ sɛ anomo nam wiem no watu abɛsi baabi baa na ɔmo ba ɛne yɛ ni baabi nso ɔmo fi ɛne yɛ ni deɛ nti ɔmo wɔ ha baa na ɔmo ba na wasɛm so ɔbɛdu yɛ nso ne yɛhyɛ ɔmo dwa ɔmo ba yɛ ahwɛ ɔbɛhu bi nnɛ ɔkyɛ na foforɔ na ɔbɛka ho no ɔtɔn saa ayi tape ne saa nneɛma wireless yi bi na okurakura no de nam obi ɔso kɛtɛ ebi tu spectacles ebi su no motɔn ɔmo ba yɛ nso ne yɛhyɛ ɔmo dwa ɛyɛ hefo na ɛhyɛ kyirihyɛ nkurɔfo no dwa saa hefo na ɛdo ɔmo ba yɛ ahyɛ ɔmo dwa. Can't we see say we are headed towards baby wo de hwɛ kwan ho main road ɔmo nneɛma na egu ne ɔmo ma wɔn nyɛ kyirikyiri baabi o Kaneshie highway si ya Kaneshie highway ya Kaneshie yɛn Kaneshie ya Kaneshie ya ne ade na didi kɔ ɛna okɔ East Legon a wɔn akɔgye hɔ nso afa East Legon betu aka sɛ hɔ de baabi a East Legon na yɛde gye fans no ɛhɔ nso wagye hɔ afa yɛni baabi ɔmo firi yɛni nipa de ɔmo baayɛ yɛni butanti ɔmo wɔ ha yɛni mo ɔmo dodoɔ and it's like obi ati odi obi anka hwehwɛ honorable Muntaka Mubarak me who yɛ me ayi kakra because me who say won shada yɛ serious adwuma no ho me who say won Evans Joy FM Evans something interview bi ma o kan say nkrofo no ba no makɔ efie bi muzongo wɔn tie kurom kasa yɛ ne wɔn kasa baako enti wɔn mo yɛ sa no munyai me who your own constituency omuguwo bibiri your own constituency Mubara Muntaka honorable your own constituency omuguwo and it seems say mo say na mo keka na mo jai hwe na nsensem bi abobo ba nsem bi abobo ba ya aye say jai dum kakra hwe when you go deep no there is more to it ayifa na mo faba omo nye sabi o entatia bi ana no ma bi onam wiemu aye hu omo ba mo de bus na eba enti hifa na wo mo nam no magura Ghana ena mo memma penifo so aba memma penifo o manya 30 40 50 hoko no mo so aba ena mo de ade achichiri muti ubako no mo to 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 ebi 2 ebi don no kwa nam no sese ade you see hwe I don't know minim say minim ani ati ho ani ya edin o yen kasa ma ho ma ha o na mo no nipa uje di se Ghana fo betu akogu omo man so akosere sade se na omo yi ye betu akoesa ye betu aso ye ho akogu kwan so omo kwan so na de abufu kura ne se ebinu kura tonton enuro bi aphrodisia bi omo tonton nuro bi a ye se mabema mu ye hwan de fan ko si he ebinu so tonton nuro bi omo se ahohoro akoma ho omo nyina nam system no mu womu nyina nam system no mu womu fi hia Honorable Mubarak Muntaka wona ye interior minister entina me bisa wo no adwuma na de ba na nyeso obekọ address obekọ konta ko gina bebia ma speech o Grand Works I don't know esa wo ye Grand Works esa wo ye because for some period nie beye afintam nie beye busumi nwotwe the volume of microphone abagana ha no is unprecedented. Are you telling me so we ana bibi we chire wo pese yehu e question o we nyesa be boss bo e question na bisa because who ye interior minister wo ma jibe bia fa and Prince Bakubia obo former Prince unso Bakono picture Bakono mano obo we former Prince no oni emema tetuo emema miensa omote wo baby wo mo ye den ho emema pay for miensa o ena de ye kai no anye se bi a wo mo na mu a no akọ ba ku mienu miensa bi wa ha omo ya do so achen yen kra ye wa ha no yen ka hwe ene ye te ho aso obi enye obi enfo obi ho ene ye te ho ebedu biribi no beji afa on beji fa hwe ebra Nigeria for start so mo ton mobile phone e wo cycle any to do no omo hyasen kakra kakra na guta fo ena fa ko si ena didi mu a I so mo ton spare pass kakra kakra bi e didi mu a I so ene uko cycle ho na ko hwe di padodo a e Ghana for ton phones na hwe wo Nigeria for do ton phones kwa buso kan ko mas magazine ko kan shi ko hwe e siasen kakra ani ete wona e din ende ete hai China fo si konko China fo enso aba beje ne ma bia fa adwuma se Ghana fo ne China fo edwa se Ghana fo din China fo ne di se dwan sese eti awo na begu ha ma wo mo je ya nwuma nyina yo empanifo edi tumi ma wo se tumi hwe na ko wo bo Ghana fo ba no mo nyina matiada wo na san krofo yi minim I don't know just say minimo wo mo firi he yenim se de wo so bante anya hwekra ye hu social media sa child fo yi ene ni jefo no ne wo mo eka ho no yenim se no so bante enyo bi na beka enti jebejeje ho masama for yase se ne jeje o magalanse asama for yase we de ye galamse o we de omni eneti omni yen eneti o ma do so chen yen wo mo ba no mo ba ena omni nam kona bi ento omni mtokuru bi amu ena mo ahoden o mo nante pa ento mo ahoden abrebia nya me no mienu a ya fu trotro e kwotena na no de wi na sa fu trotro ni afu taxi ni afu private car ni ko dabi omo na mabrebia enti they are very strong and no my din pretend is omo ye adwuma they know what they are doing you know omo nim sabita fracha yankom university ni bi yankom Cambridge ni na sefo ni bi ye ni mu PhD ni hwan ni bi na so efie nyansa yen so ye wo bi wo de to form a obi an kan kire wa wo de wadi behu yesi so to na mehu ade a chie ma hu sefo mafo nti so banyansafo a wo ya badwemma wobɛhu sɛ nneɛma bi nkɔyie nti sɛ ɔhwɛ no tu ho na montam wontina sɛ ma adeɛ ne nsan wie ansɔre ka sɛ mebɛyɛ wontina se nti yɛntira minister ɛne Ghana Immigration Service yɛsrɛ mo yɛbisa sɛ ɛdeɛ paa na ɛkɔ so mohunu yɛ anaa ɛsɛ kora no monya kokoduro kyɛn yɛn woyɛ Ghana ni na obisa na sɛ nkɔpɔ wabo ɛnɛ adeɛ yie ɔde ɔbɛba no na ayi machine ɛbɔ ne kɔn ho na ɔyɛ adeɛ yi ɔnte kasa bia last week me hu video bi kasoa abrante wa enipa nnompe sa video de me hu yi anka be me de pa nipa nnompe nipa nnompe ɛna wahyehyɛ no sɛ ayi ekola ku sɛ potomanto mu ɛna ɔmache no na ɔmache no ɔnte kasa bia ɔnte kasa bia ɔmache no ɔnte kasa bia ɔnte kasa bia nipa nnompe pa sa video no be yi ansa ne akɔ nipa nnompe pa ɔnte kasa bia ɛna wɔ ayi ekola ke mu ma ɛna yɛde sɛ tissue wɔ sedan o akyekyere ho bebree ɔnte kasa bia na metina sidin na bisa sɛ I think this is the video Prince where me pa show download the video na yini ahwefo nhwe bi why ɔnte kasa bia wo so bisa sɛ ofiri he ayemfa na ofiri ontumi nka hwe ɔnte hwe ya abrante wa bia wanyia ne bebe 19 bia 20 ya etie bi nipa nompe you see say yantina se amma yania na hodi entu na mum bi ya hwe ekuro bi wo hɔ a yemfa ntomago no tutu so sɛ ye mia ebi wakɔ tumi mia ma de tu moja sɛ na ba ekuro no bewu ekura sisi ye mia ma de tu moja sɛ na bewu no yemfa ntomago no tutu so hye ne ntomago no tutu so sɛ na ye mia sɛ wadwene sɛ sɛ mi mia na mo no beto so ekuro no be pro pro be kisikuro so ede be twa honan no ana wo sɛ na fi hɔ nti sɛ o mia na etu moja na de duro ka eduro no tumi akɔ bi ɛsɛ kɔ na kokum kuro ne de ama sa anamo na esi etu ne ne yɛto yɛ nka hwe ya yɛ din ɛna baa na ɔmo ba ɔboba yɛ nso ne yɛhyɛ omudwa ɔmba yɛ ne yɛhyɛ omudwa ebe wiase no wani why man pɛni mahama mesro papa me pinim sɛ wasoafo ni bi ɔmo mpɛ oyiye ebi na ebi yɛ nanado man pɛni nanado no ebi no mo de bi yɛ nanado wɔn ma nanado ahu nneɛma bi wɔn man kan kyerɛ ne sadeɛ wei ɛyɛ nsuo special ice ne wom special ice nie oh da man pɛni ɛyɛ nsuo nsuo no emu onyu kama esi hɔ nso na esi hɔ man pɛni nso ma wɔn na hɔ wasoafo ni bi ɛna waka ne panifo ɛboa ni bi wɔn mo mpɛ yie dokora baako pɛ wɔn mo interest before the interest of your government and ɔman nankasa nti sɛ wɔn adwene sɛ bia ɔdeɛ wɔayɛ din sɛ ebi a wɔn te yɛ a emu bi no yɛ hu ɛbɛka mɛnu so obi bɛ so bɛhu ate aka kyerɛ sɛ bia sɛmɛ sɛ Jacob Abranka wei wɔ ha nti papa yɛn tu ho anamɔn deɛ bɛyɛ ya ne sɛ deɛ ɔbɛyɛ nyinaa akyi no legacy saa nneɛma wei ɛna ɔde bɛgya hɔ akɔ tu ho anamɔn ne yɛ bibi fafa ho ɛsan sɛ ɔde wɔn ani to asoafo no so bebree a wɔn nsa bɛsi fam paa anɔpɛ mɛda ase na maka kyerɛ owura Sam George beebi ɔwɔ biara communication minister any National Communication Authority ɛno kra wɔn adwuma no wɔn hwɛ mobile nema so yi yɛsrɛ mo monka kyerɛ yellow foɔ ne sɛ wɔn yɛ network no bibi man kakra wai yellow foɔ no monka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ wɔn nyɛ network no ho bibi kakra mfa ma yɛn ɛsan sɛ wo yɛ call a ɛya dodo uje say tititi abiri bi a abesenko a say ogu aware sanko fokure ya ogu aware in the mid 2000 mo 2003 4 5 wo ogu aware fo obefro phone da ho frɛ switch off nkrofo wore egu sa abre ne nkrofo business ɛsɛ sa abre ne nya sanketoa ebi asan aba na ebi obefrɛ kwa na emu ye twetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwetwet network no mo yellow no mon kan kyerɛ mo say wo mo services no enko yie. I remember former communication minister Onunyafo Oslo Wusu. Omo 3 months say omo improve their services. Omo fi Sam George wonso aba over 1 year nie the same kaki the coat enko yie sisi. Bibi na ho abonhwere monka. Isan said credit ne eto a ye de sika na eto. Ewe ebetwa ho na yaba ya fo betena se na afia hyase di nkomo. Ntwe Ya de shimama ye kwaya ya ba bedwafo ekrado enti enche ye be hyehye na ye di nkomo na ansa na no ene anopai menua enso nyame ye KTK kwasi mensa oye na ase ye ewo Kumasi Afigyaase enti kurusu ni nyina ewo ho enso ye be kota na chi no je dan na se kwan enti KTK enso nyame ye sabro no yere ni papa dafom ye wo ye nsiye ye ma ohede papa yes ebeta wachi na maya me nua ba me ni no ofia me man chop money abre bia me man chop money me ta man bi bi kwa man TV so mamuhu adwo ye bo agye ono so papa dafom na ne din po mirefi di pa fa bon ho sa na efre no enti adwo ba bia wo bia ono ya be ma me se ma hyeden wo ne wo maame ene abusua ni nyina mamu nyina hyeden adwo so be siase ena sayra husem ye esiye enti adwa bia wo bia na ma hyeden me sha obo wo ni abema me gina wo chipinti me nsuru me nsuru kra de wo bia no me ye na ma de ate wani mu ate me yo wo ni me dada enti adwa no pe me ma hyeden pa na enu na so na me maame ewo sunyan anti se wa nyame na ye yedi na wotweda nti mo amobegya ye nyina na ye da mo ase me mentumi amabi nso me nim se na me wo ho ti mamu nyina mboni adwuma da mo ase papa na me ta fari kira hene ene abusuafo ni nyina no pe da mo nyina ase pa ene eyosof mame comfort kofi ene wa woda Dr. Jesus Prayer Ministry International wo Kaswa Liberia Camp ene woda ntino ye ma wo nkirinkwa emu nkirinkwa pa ba ku bi so ana kam de nitwemu a kenansa na no yenkwa homa no so na yenkwadi nkomo kakra emfanfa gold board ensam yi ho sansem yemsem bi eba ye no aye ho wo Ghana ha papa na yenko obi a yeka investment banking na wa bin wo mu yeka se yenhihye sikasam tutuye yenkyekere bank okwan ben sere ba fa sa kyekere bank wa bin wo mu amano ne adwadie aye banking adwadie ne amano ne adwadie in general eno so wa bin wo mu pa opani aye adwuma ewo me ahodo bebre wasua de akwa kyiri pa yekasikasam tutuye wa bin pa Dr. Chiahene ena meka na asemi anope wa homa no so ye bedi komo kakra de fa gold board sem so bi sasaje bia gold board aboka na se wo moka doka no pay ye da wase no mre e mo akwa ba
kwaba mo jinsi nche wati fo na
wo nyina so eje o se da papa pass waje ye fresh na yedi komo ena no pay dok minim se sa gold board aboka gold board me moka ene hu samsemi wati ni nyina wadama ubetumi a kire ye gold board ne hihye ne se ne sitie ebra ye hyase ene be bia ye wi
no jakoma we dey me dey say o my attention because anyama na ayedeja ndiana ye bi kan amanyofo kan eye politicians kan na ayi odiso ma commentary wo ho gold board in hihye no ye enye gold board that time kwa dey na ye PMMC for and Bank of Ghana Dr. Addison Nimreso 2021 and omo ye say de o man ko ku se mo ye ne mfa ye ne ntu bibi fufu so and omo ko sign 2021 omo sign the Ghana Domestic Gold Purchase the friend of Ghana Domestic Gold Purchase Program launched by Dr. Addison in 2021 the if you all kono na but that time na PMC any Bank of Ghana for network omotra PMC for no kotra omo dia Bank of Ghana na Bank of Ghana nti ade no hihye yi no no na nkese se ye hihye se kwan na besoa ye koto physical no ana ye koto ade na bi so to no minus na ho na wontimi nton na kina e wa amanone na ntemo no na ekoba se eka eba nti kana omo kana nye nwa na baaye enye ene kana kura no that time na nye PMMC for na neka na World Bank IMF for document nko mo de baaye no enye gold board e bo ritin o you see Bank of Ghana losses nti mi hu di nti a I go free gold board. The gold board loss remember every 2026. It is almost free. Bank of Ghana is free, we should say. IMF for my Bank of Ghana is free. Nobody come gold board. Now gold board no see Oma. It will not be precious mineral
marketing company.
Mineral. Woman and I yes Jumano. And said you are bound we buy no or TV before for no friend gold board. Indeed, I will order that. Indeed, not PMMC for no any Bank of Ghana. Indeed, our losses nearby young gold board. Now, who do you India? It's in your offer a gold board aboka. I won't say gold board. And you know, PMMC for so boka 2024. And 2023 is one boka. And 2022 one boka. Then who do you India? Suddenly, I have a gold board. You ever see a gold board? I see a chamber 2026. But near Candia, Bank of Ghana, the share woman, Sana, near Castle Maboka. But me who that you because we have country report now. I am a for report number number no documents in other. I mean, quoting documents in no be the Americans or who are okay. Country reports, or say lessons from gold. Lessons from Bank of Ghana gold purchase. IMF report 2013. Look, SPI 2026-084. The work two documents now. A Bank of Ghana losses, a gold ball losses. Indeed, Nami who baby, a coffee, you could see gold ball. Nanka, Sanka PMMC for an hour. They have a PM, young cassette PMMC loss, or Nanka, a Bank of Ghana loss. And two documents now, Yamidia, lessons from Ghana domestic gold purchases program. Bank of Ghana Private. Indeed, natural man, 2026.
Okay.
May I depart? Me, I didn't want to say, Kuku. Indeed, Kuku, that you did me at all. Okay. The gold swaka. Nanka boa or manisika. Indeed, and ye be beer, I am one say, I be Cassatin. And now, Ubia and Cassu be a would be Ghana as a Canaba Waboka. The AN say, as I see a boo, a 2 media, as I see a boo for swore. Any quiet best sustain the bedman I am for Swama. Yes, I'm Guinea. I didn't hear you soon saw a debate mine. Gold, ya king. You do be Sabi. You soon saw a year gold, a chaka. But who consumes Sonibia environment in I say? Indeed, is it trading the environment for the gold or what? But often it's Najuma pa a gold in Shisha. But I go in the whole now. Coming who be the seed in the beginner, number one. When coming who be beer, I have documents now, because signed 2023. I call a Coco Euro bond for coming who is the car with the chair. Because Coco, near Coco, near Yankee, Yantiman job is the idea. And it is a say no. As I see a pep, I need now your combo, hey, and Dawson.
Joe,
Doc,
Nampesi a baby wa. Ebra ye shase se ye to gold no. Aye PMMC for na eto no. Said the normal any Bank of Ghana eye no, any say na gold board any Bank of Ghana for eye no no. Ensusun bi wo.
Dabi. Ensusun ya said your gold board over ensusun ya wo hono na ofa mu ye. And that's what we be before. Now the obey be obey for and obey top already at the bonny away is it so we told gold. Name acquire your first be Ghana dear. Now we are well I tell my catch your arm if we can and you catch a gold board was a moon film, moon paya moon film cock. Namon quati, one quaya mojuma, Namon Pemusika. Namon Fawaya dear and no harm out there by Bank of Ghana. Indeed, we become gold board Nasama. Not so kind documents. Nayana, I will be over. I idea of what that. I will order that since 2021. Into Busamia, making your crack and Dr. Addison, or kind of say, the Ghana domestic gold purchase will pave way for Bank of Ghana to go foreign exchange to foster confidence and enhance civil stability and create more attractive environment for foreign direct investment. Addison the kind. Indeed, Addison at the old kind in our year. Nana all cano, one share say. One with two media, to say the old phone cocoa man on it. You will acquire your first Emma saa losses mitigate. I mean, if I say you brass here, then the I guess you turn because so koto. I mean, she said you will stone on. Omoko, so never say PMC qua. Omoko do no matter the forest bureau. Omton for $1 near 12 cities. I'm about 12 cities. Now, the bank, the sub for whole year for 7 years. Maybe the new bank. Now, Bank of Ghana forces the middle rate. Bank of Ghana's middle rate. If you want the Bank of Ghana middle rate, you start. A year another 10.5. If you top 12, now take 10.5 to manual loss. And it's been going on. It's been going on 2021 up to 2025 year. I am a for the category. If you have anything a past, I know any loss. And the answer I'm sure the bit because I find a video. And the woman shining in Dibia, who trading on commodity market to international global market. You never in Diano. Oh, and he cannot see a profession of common. Near yes, Ananka, losses number form. The Minia Kakra Mecano pay or no.
Okay. Yes, shall be in 2024, dear Ukan, you know. Would share reports on the buyer, and I just say, gold, the toy, it's about $4 billion US. And I said, yeah, can't want someone, about $400 million. And it's out $400 million, you know, every $4 billion in a month. Now I got $3.6 billion US. Yeah, from 2025, you know, you see about $1.7 billion. Gold a toy any de tunton nyina ye toy cotton ye no de ka chire no 9 point something billion dollars. Sam you know we 2024 and 2025 no. So wo person chire mu a difference be ne wum.
No 2024 be ka na gold no money bo se mama se me ma o de kana 2024 gold bo me share ma chan chire 2024 okay, maybe 2020. But 2024, now go to bonus shot. Then you new 2000. Then me say 2025 beginning, 2,624. It is a go through. Who say one more to not go to Nisa? No more to the amount losses in the question say the global prices of gold cost you could do from 4,800 and thereabouts. You see, I'm looking at the 3 something. It is offer gold to do a motor. Now for price is not cost the star. I answer now, and then a man we lost here because one more the almost 4 billion. Now go to price near about 2,000. It becomes 2,100. If you know what price here, only card do it. The more now price the cost so. Now we talk you know, and then accounting for big losses man. Bank of Ghana for a year.
Yeah, sure, Bra, you start to say year to you. Na se PMMC for na eto gold no de ma Bank of Ghana na Bank of Ghana akwakoton nti akwese wo wasoma me se me koto bibi mrew se de asoma se me koton ma koton pepepe na me de wade abrew nti de wade aye de eka bi ba wo na wode wo ho me de me osoma fo enye the same thing na gold board for so ye
say wo had the on ba tu bibi say on ba tu bibi e wo ho no wo mo ye. Oh, and then I have my gin. They don't know I and then I have my gin. I didn't yet and run near Shafi. And I'm quite losses no kind. It is not even attributed to gold board because gold board is so many 1 year. The only 1 year. We shall see losses according to data na bank I am for the bank of Ghana losses. Oh, indeed, I idea walk but twice. It's one but twice I am for the who is fair. One more question who is fair. A combatant man, she and one. A big book, a Dema Bank of Ghana, you got them higher than capital, the jar. I know my share, I know my say, finance minister, a good board, as she share for from. Then she has a local woman there, but who in mankind. He said, I know what artisanal gold. Artisanal gold near the entity room, they say, your man will be in any age. I just rather only the 6 biggest mining companies. I sign agreement that the Upua, you better 30%. You'll be amount for 70, 100 million, and you better 30%. Now you have the opportunity to capture. What you have here? Indeed, I didn't strategy know your sign. Minimum the Upua, as a CFM, how do we mitigate the potential losses in the gold business? Because said the gold will not go over from now. I feel a few years there in 2026 now. then the Bank of Ghana and Freeman can be a colossus in the it is that gold no boy is what to see and now I 3,385 as against 4,800 and something. It is a young shiny near Catao, near Catao, near Tiakimu, near Catao, near Pequania, the best mitigating the foreign currency exposure and the foreign gold exposure. No, you better cast a home next year. You better cast a home. It's like the memo will come and say, you pay more blame games than having solving problems. Maybe a memo will come and you better cast a home, but you need one more cast a solution to the problem. And the solution is very close. With any idea where you know that an engineering offer. And then, as I'm not being room, that you come and didn't be a good one. Now, I'm not the train. And the mechanical, there are mechanisms to address these potential losses.
Answer na yebeba a solution no de ebetumi aye na ye de aboa no. Yenhwe ebrasa gold board for and say gold say we want start so motonton yi no. Enfa so ben na aba mo my sense na say yeti say finance minister say wo mo aye de wo mo ka wo mo aye to mo bond yi wo tua ni nyina pepepe ene de ka ho. Enfa so ben na oman no yenya awo gold na ye ton ye no ene ehun semsem.
Enfa so de minia ye kan fa so de ye kan ye bubuja obi obeka se ade na o mo sha se tete ho no a we ma beto as na nya no anka mi bi so say na no finance minister wotia Eurobond kwa wotia 2.1 billion euro debt. Wotia ni yo wotia ni nyesa me bona ba onwa ya dia ba bonti na me dia makobe wotia 2.1 billion nti wo fa ni say ejana wonya oton mfaso ko wonya 9.1 no odi mu 2.1 billion akotia ye kanu a ye gbogu ho ifie bi atwam no nti number 1 at least for me enya Ghana for enya yenyuma benyuma ewo wo ma ni ye bi wonka odi ase yenya ehwe ni da kotia ka ni ye de e ka ya gbogu ho ye gbogu ha ye kro ye no ma betia nti no as some get be more argument more chef there at least the losses are there but as I'm telling you it's 2.1 billion. Number 1 number 1 for make it a da uchi ani na chero recently uchi $700 million a move 5.525 a principal 174 a year interest if you are feeding what you 2.1 number 1 nanka saska we ebere ya kutia yen ya koko yeti o mem tomatoes fry Christ ni abiti this is the gold in the one can I say yeah transit 2023 yen IMF for ne World Bank ne other donors town kabere ya chia nti eto media ya ma ya agene mu nko asuru kakra no yen hye yen nyina yen nka bomu na no na me ne papa panyi bi di nkobo former minister of the finance minister foreign minister bi ni kasa ni money bi ni kan send bi kire no say amanyosam ayi okrom ha no em say yenti amanyosam afi yenti ameka sa ne say Papa Dangote, Nigerian Dangote, he has invested 12.8 billion at the steel refinery in Nigeria. Yeah, among the 4 confirmed my way this year. And or your NDC, or your MPP, or your GDP, or your KBT. As you must say, as you must pay any color, will be a Yajmo. It is a teacher Kakra, we are Siaman on any money anymore, Benyam. Then people have invested their confidence in Ghana. That's when you see how you will have a kind. Nayan Pequia, that was the idea given what was in the Yabu. You near Guinea, and then your media Jim as Guinea after. Come on, woman, for her. You need the idea of making your perceived in Panukusia. Wouldn't you call London Sisia? Oh, I bet you an ambassador. Never were enough for anything lost, only lost 1.8 million. But here no here that can't want something. Let us see you. Any a senior dinner, my mankind quotation through IMF by. Also, the key driver to Ghana's stability over 2025, 2024, 2025 and 2026 has been derived from the gold revenue. Gold revenue. You see the not gold in here, and can you see the rank number 21, 22 $1 to a city. Okay, and you never been near me say any amount of money to be economy. Now, so you guy and not to change. Nay, a cassa, near Hooky, maybe Bob Match, maybe cassa. I have no yummy one. If we say, a high or man back, and I'm someone of war. O man, I'm way about 275. Yeah, I about 35 million. If you had the book of Siwa, Miss Samu Kika, who had your baby one mind. Say, man, he, no more young son, no more young son. I'm not young man or seven, and Yakono. And one Yakono. It is some ye, woman can say ye, young and ye. And yes, now can say, yeah, say a choir, who can actually see, who can then actually see no near solve a problem. Now, a man, and your man back on your walk. We have one Ghana. We don't have one party Ghana and one party. Any I know party in a war on a cafe. Who call UK man, Democrats, Liberals, and Labour and Conservatives. Who call America, GOP, Republicans, Democrats. Who call Australia. Now your money is. But I had a year in the bar. And I mean, I'm yes, sir. And I'm yes, sir. And I'm yes, sir. And yet we hear 1 year to the Mubutu. And your money sick as 7 and now back and yet. Even if I come house no.
I didn't also say baby away say at the penny and quadia. And then I'll just say na your money Gina na kwa ni mumum.
Yeah, I did about going name you crashing so you be papa and no cocoa farmer or farming crew on Casem and as now be war fabric. If you did here, your best gold in my YouTube. Then say a good year. A good year. You know, be I adding. They come as well was one. They are hammered to and the environmental degradation. Environmental degradation. And an environmental degradation goal. And nearby a day and constant one year importable coma. The area that you can't say young baby, I without the coma. It is a very near young say, assassin near Goodian near the Peter here. Kitty Horror, the Kai Ages in the Muti, no Mutu, who the news to know. So by a surface mania, and yet some would be Copa, Blue River, and Cobble River, Open River. River dear go to Comedia, any good while I'm there. If you say, any hotel, Yaya Casas, who I did the Yan is a photo champagne or champagne, with your provinity. Near the Abraham Colladi, Yaka, Mobu, Ukolina, Benya cancer. Omina, Benya cancer. A cancer, it be a lung cancer, a kidney cancer, a heart cancer, a coma. Would you have some make a Jacobna? First time down with the Yamin Maya, maybe I idea. If you do this, you are able to coma in your home. It is a bit too near the environment now. May the support will be out. There was to be a mistake. And maybe a woman hedging, you can't hedging. What do you see? What do you see? You want about one on the old form. And your friend gold derivatives. Derivatives in the say. And then I would to and then I won't pack. The Quaya would $1 once, walk upon a window walk and put on the 10.5. Nekanama. And all hedging between your buying and your selling or disposal. And also a young woman, a young woman, one share international commodity trade finance. And now the women international trade finance, the forward contract, the sport contract, the fixed contract, and any sport contractor, meaning and yet Ghana, the extension I use and Ghana, young Christian, meaning you know, the bank was printing. And I'm seeing it. And I'm saying, I'm woman. It is one good seeing now to go as obey. And once I think, young good seeing in India, most is not Mekano. The betting and mitigate. Yentini means to cry, Yentini declare, Yentini told 10.6 and Kasia Boka 1.7. yen ton 4 billion yen moka $400 million that is you betimi ase so amanaba it is sana oka meka fa
Dr. Chehana pe beda wasipa na umre
yesu meda wasi se wa mama chichimu nti mi sre wo mo ye meka ne se achia emuye omo mi nyina mfa ya adwene mo so no mo nyae watini wakame ebi enne mu fi se sisi mu yi nkwala we kurasi me kurasi ensi oyi nkwala nya dwuma nye ani ya pasi school ya kompi ni eje gina the show amanyo for the dynamic pamacho for say in the mercies of God begin to think about the welfare of the children coming in the generations to come. Yes, sir. That's a good grand you try is to see you. The next challenge why you just see you. Now, that's it, like I say, we know a Ghana for. If it's only a Ghana, I could not have, if you want to not be tree. Almost a mile. Almost that's a long television who's a Ghana, dear. Ghana party, comedy, and the and so. The diamond sembe mungu kasa ya si we kasa yia yele kasa papa tia hende wonya nano kura de obi se mamenka wo ntwato me ba ko ba bia obi se papa no preposition wo adwuma bi mu na ya mfa manenti no kasa ya sa enu anu ma me kan kire mo enne obi biara obi na no betuma no saa be mo ma nyamia o hata sui na me ko na obi ani ko pa adwuma mi ye bida anya medi ntie be lo so ko akiri na me beta adwuma ye nti mesramo asemba na me kan se de o man yi die ni nkoso ade a wo kan ajakwabra mature paper with the kata na maw you can share with those people, share with them that I'm not just talking it's a chroma yeah be your debt 2018 ko ma lecture ko kan se bi ambassador bi wo chroma 2025 or friends are former mechanic the area and Kenya is in for 2026 ambassador ni policy or friend ko mo o kan so ni the area nti me no nyame na dia adomadom me nti mesre wo mo me nya adwenkro yen to benfo yen fa politics division no tonchen ni ma omani yi bi nyaye na saa o me yere yenyara ya sasini enye political asasi eyi nyinara asasi.
Doctor, actually, I never does papa penano pay any chichimu and so the other dooms as you made the dance papa minister now with Nibren so which mean you break a card in my ever dance. And see, or not the one can from the political point of view or can from the experience any expertise. There was senior and or can once. Nti ebeda na sepa abedwafo be come inside with you be chase din komo minifa so honorable TD Vondi twifo atimokwa mrahye bedwani obadema ND Samayeko no honorable akwaba de bia boko
radio hu ye mobo
de hwase
ye hu ye
ho efe pa
medase
o macho no so aba
ba ye yankama memfa kwanya so na minchia twifo twifo mampon hene yo no na ye twifo man hene na apia nuama ne ho kafo yenyina fra no na ya Ewrade atonsa afra no na enene ye di ni 40 days di anka se Helena kusi eshia yenyina fra na ya enene ye di 40 days no nana apia nuama ene ucha ne nsema enye ye ade atoneni na to ye nyina ma me no Ewrade abetam no ko ene senka Michelle Black anka ma abusuafo nyina ya akọ na senka mo twefo mampon na ye adwuma bi obrahye bedwum committee mi free ha me kọ ho nti mentimi amabi na nso misunsun ni ma wonde nyina ata wo machi na edi ni 40 days ni yere a we from 40 days nyina ma amia na ya nyame fa okransie behani ye kasi ama nya kata wachiri kura tumfu nyankopon de obawi ase abefa okwa ankonwa ne nananom nyina ye ma due dem refa due ni ayiro ho
ene awodi nana ya bema shade minimum but minimum yan karisa e ba ne se dia eso wo mo nsu no mo nsu ti na so bibia wo bia no e ma shade pa doctor me so o me benkum so nana case ani e be friend ma me mo ni nana case o MPP ni sisi nani abre pa se organizer di bre no o sha hen for bre no so a wo de team so san say ayi organizer dey say unya obi a o wa hodin
obetimi abuvonde
obetimi na already na ekwo
e wonu na bese mmodo
enti obi o wa hodin obetimi abo adwuma na call rounds na wa organize ni ma yi enti nana akwaba bibi aboko
radio dom pai bonti no ye pa
bibi o sha kwatwe ne ba na akese mi amenu apani Dr. Kwabena Kokofu na kese ba nanso anopeya no kyerese wanya emergency binti no wontumi ya na ke hurum waba abisina 90 beda na nase panka esanka anka MPP akonya no so madam pan dodo no so divine enkroma akwa ba
yeah
one of the director of operations right edema PPP aman yoko no divine why a movie
my
sexy tone
why a movie be
my movie be but AI.
Oh, okay, AI generated
movies me and me.
Oh, I see.
On say
anyway na need the hopa because twa we pa
on say nim de okosua
tumi de na ma bebre
otumi de na ma bebre nti saa nim de na ayesua ne nyama na enim no some of them all no mo ye bebe kwan bi so a ye de be educate amanfo ye de ebeboa mebunu no mo ba no nti no topics a me decide say me de me movie short movies no nyama efa mebunu ho tena be ya nyina no ye de beboa ye ho nti no enche obehu about friendship and betrayal.
Okay.
Oh, forget it.
Title near there.
Me say it's about friendship and betrayal.
The title near friendship and betrayal.
Nti
no maybe say sabi because me smart is so be a sexy tone. Tina maybe say no see on
I know yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
David who say wow na ke wo say ayi movie no yeah no ni AI no ayi occupy nti na need that because o twa ne photo no pepepe meaning say wahwe nti say wahwe de ya dan abehu title
emi no
David
ba ko na me say ba ko na so na here
ya hu wo na no yeah
nti eja mami nchi a ahwefo ene etiefo na de di kan no mikro mu for no mo so mo shop utu senya west for
okay
na odim say ya fashion so ebeba so next week I friend awubia
yeah
nti no we there mama mputo kasa da kakra
no problem
nanyani na achani minimiani osoko fate mwaka ni we anifu fani be next week wubia ebaso ncho osoko fa boamo ni popo fato aboyi owo ba awuso nto popo fato atwe ba ochubo ntrase ochu bodwase popo fato atwe anifu fa ani ba awuso na anifu fa ani di wubia na ebofel dino me da obi ase
wonim kasa okan ye tie kasa okan sese yi no ba ku bi o se ebofel ebofel no okwakuapem a bofel se ebofel na enanya fe no ene kwapem uko chirepone latin so bofel efe
see the same people
nti no eye
kan ni boy o say ni boy no de buy so no ani boy ko tirim
ni boy ko tirim ampa wo so no cha chiri no ya sompa ene to so ya akwaba ya sompa efi bia ya kwanta de hie na nse ma wo say nananu bi asoro bia kwanta panya sem kuma akora
so run is as a member of parliament ana
why ya wana Debbie, ono yi ono lawyer ni ono
so lawyer the over parliament and kayo
trap ya o se ya wakwaba
Yeja.
Bibia boko.
Nyamina do meche ahwefo. Okay. Ene mpanyifo a ene o mehia.
Okay.
O afidie so.
All right. Ɛna sɛ twumasin so ɛyɛ sikasɛm ɔbɛnfo ekoko kriani ese no international cocoa farmer ɛm sɛ so pɛso kodua bi kora wɔ Azerbaijan na ɛkwan na wonyaayɛ sɛ ta kwaba
ajakabra dase
na bia bɔkɔ
nyame adom na yɛnkyia fa kabrafo nso yɛnkyia ɔmo a ɛnyɛ
Cocoa farmers.
Mama
di aka for no.
Fa kabra.
Say nyame na mekan na wo no waka.
Ɛna no pɛ ɔmo na menye ɔmo ofia me no ɔmo di nkɔmɔ na mama nkyia me mama maako okuma se no pɛ maako be bia obi am mo akye wate meti won ka akyem no so ho ye maako ɛyɛ yora ɔsɛ kwa me despot ne mama eti maako ano pɛ mo akye na antipi na man so mo akye no pɛ me de mano akodi ampisi ne saa ma pisi na sa anse ɛdan ya ma be fi da kroke na wa be chia antipi na man so furu mama ano pɛ onsure ma wachi ene ye ma minum nyina ante se wa na ante awurama ene wo maka nyina so ye ma nyina achi ene anopai menua bi eye Kwame Bonsu Luna friend Pentecost fire na ewutu breku hona owo ono so ahwe na yere 3 weeks ago ya enti na yere Mrs. Rose Bonsu eti onia baby a obi ya no pay ma shedin papa on the 12th of September na ebe na yi eti ebre no sunso a na Awurade ma ye nkwa na ma ye hoden ko a e ba beta wachi na wode eja odo yere kwan enye easy so you be waja na na so hu kafu be waja no ebe ya eti me ma shedin na no pay pa yakopon ya doma bia ba koso boko sanso na menia ba ko e friend kabute oyadwuma snake ono so na meda from eye anti Marian Koko Ayete ono so the 12th year September ania ebe na ye or Reverend Joseph Thomas Clerk Memorial Methodist Church e Wokanishi ti kabute ebre no so a snake for baba mona bi for so e baba obi e baba bi na fe ye da hye so na aye fefefe awie defamation sem fefiri so sa good border boka hu sami aye NDC MPP press conference upon press conference yenye nipa bi so mcheche say good border boka nso ampa omo nso eye ye baka say independent minded people sa na yehu omo e wo system no mu wutie de tatu ahina ngope ya gold ne yeto no kra no enye ne na ehase isi dada no ewo ho no say back of Ghana ama PMMC fosika no makoto gold no mda koma back of Ghana ICT PMMC na kokoye osomafo je koto special ice makomako 10 breme because no scout de mama koto 10 na brew ma paper me say from so osoma makwaba en wan ka se me koto 10 na me koto 8 enti sika osoma me se me fa koto 10 ma to 10 ne de aba enti se wo koton na se fa so ba so a anyone want to man fa so ba so wasem se okoton na wote so nso a ekaba wo na wasem me am so ma me ne de wasem nkofa mra no me de ba pepepe mem bisa se sanati a eye brofo ne na ye nti ase ana se eye politics as usual because ekaba PMMC bre no enokra no o share $4 billion and I boka 400 million. It's about 10% any ka ye boy. And I want to say to gold more than gold more than about $10 billion, $10.8 billion. And you see aboka $1.7 billion. It's if for so nya we chire no it's amounted to $9.1 billion. Divine. Brofo ne yenti ase ana peer politics mama nka ne sa mama semedu
da we dem so nya me question about me person me bo figures be man catch ni we see to go say 10.6
gold that me see gold that bomo ton ye e ma sika ba
PMMC ne good body na o man the figures na
PMMC no
no I just want him to repeat the question
question saying
the obisa is here
say Mr. your question I divine
and I'm saying to guys and you question but I'm say me take figures now boy na say
okay we say open figures no
yeah
maybe yeah na my year na yahwe because I know say PMMC 2024 it will good about $4 billion
this year 2025 year we're talking about $10.5 billion dollars.
Okay. Odi ya
for a claim say yaboka $1.7 billion.
Enti divine me misa say eye tina yanti ase eye brofo no sense utie expand eye chirichirimu a World Bank for so IMF for the mine na working can be because utie wo so utie me hwe utie ase e wo de buy no semadu
yo me da say Aminchia Abedjafo about the gold board IMF in some 70 BOG in some about beto dry in I can was I want krabata ahodo bebre na dedi kan no make chase fee IMF for reports and as see no abeto dwa and as see ye bobo ho aye discuss na unim obie ni wonu mu a oye public officer e wo Ghana say ya obro criticism so ana say obro say ye be kana asem obi a nchen after all Ghana sika ana Ghana position na okita nti etumi ka obi asem by say constructive na IMF na nkasa no wo hwe senia omudwumadie eni senia eya omoyo omuniama no a dedi kan I'm surprised say IMF for the ababedu sampempen so we ya discuss IMF for reports we because so ko abakose mu na wonim IMF for say no mu di omudwumadi a enyo mu bibia na ombeba beka so omo report a ye be fa no hook line and sinker because okaya Kufuor eba be fi akonya so in 2008 unsa IMF report by ebe born abaso ebe ka se Kufuor manage economy ni because say oka so the no ko akobo heavily or highly indebted poor countries e hepeke no unim say omo man fans wie ya pe anche ena atamos buy unim say July 2009 and IMF Korea sanso eba abontin ebe ka kire Ghana for say because of fiscal events tight events facing because Ghana was facing tight fiscal conditions any imbalances some inherited from Kufuor mismanagement intino ebe hia say ye be ba gisika biu ene ho ye ko ekoje facility $600 million.
Nisi say ku bampende da Kufuor no mo kanfo ne say wa bo adwuma esan so akọ hepeke no o free hwa
de na de musi no mo ba no mo san so de different formats
say Kufuor me ye ba
and nyina we all agree say IMF for ankasa dwumadi omudi IMF ye form here in 1944 as part of the Bretton Woods institutions no but wo hwe omudwumadi no a even as countries are subscribing to omudwumadi no abaya besi nyina obi ani wo proud of associating or dealing with the IMF anamebwa time wa in 2018 nanado eba abamu so si Ghana beyond 8 omo ka kire say yenko IMF ye proud nation yenko hokra say ade IMF odwumadi eya ade a eda soronko a ye ya eba ne say na ye yenko hobio even in our politics today obi anyone more be say we are going back to IMF we are doing this it means to say IMF nankasa na ewo no no enya ade bia ombepa omabeka kire ne be fa no say sacrosanct and I see to me question for me say o the IMF any auditor general's report ebe to ho no mu a mefa events auditor general's report because IMF nankasa so as an institution no omo interest omo dey operate because bibi omo ye bia na nya de omo dwen Ghana ho say Ghana interesting ti na Ghana asem na abenti no mo dwen mo pay asem wanti yen form asem because auditor general's report me nim abaya aba betwe mo auditor general's report Ashildi any public official bia ne financials and the figures bia all no more ya concili anamebwa obia be ba bonten o my prosecutor obi me nye sure IMF report and the agent so e da prosecutor obi ni nyina eye auditor general's report intimi IMF for asem o maba o mo candidate kan no enya ade a me pese me fan say oh o maka o masem intina nuana I will go by say I don't think come as I say yebo. Okay, say in 2022 IMF create Omudi event is time we face economic crisis under Nana Akufo-Addo. IMF MIN strict government austerity measures are making sure say bailout on be no Ghana ebe sekitu. Mayen Ghana 3 billion IMF bailout at that time. That time no, see abai more recruit abai menyese. Unim says handsome when na komre when na time one abai no mismanage sika no. Ah odi ko share cathedral national cathedral what is say IMF report to be capture. Sa report no. So you should tell you say IMF for no ye pick and choose. The omo esebo be interest no enu no omo pa omo ba omo beka so what would they or measures aba beto ama ban say men to we menye we na ban no engage in profligate expenditure ye wasteful na say wa osika na say o see o report how ye nyina won capture cathedral as part of it bia na say any institution na beka say o masem bi wo no mu a ye fa no say na mekan hook line and sinker no hwe now let's bring the discussion home yen fan komo no embrefie IMF nkomo ya omobo nyina let's yen fan to local context hwe what is the matter nko assemble pa na o no mu a ye ka adenti na set up the gold board in the first place gold board I set up no ye set up se na ebe ya ebema yen royalties the gold na kasa na yetu ewo omam ha sei no enfaso aba ho na yasanso anya sika through the foreign exchange you know because we say our economy no largely import driven until nyama nyina na ye krakra but ade a yen so export I will control also as part of your natural resources no gold count timber nya odo ni nyina no gold board jumedi obedi nyina ne say say ye hwekọ e befa so a ye betu nya control e was na ya maximize profit ne fa so e wo now we go back to abaya wodo ni nyina na obia try ye e make effort say omo hwekọ e befa so a ade we aban we ba no attach ne ha aban we ba no attach ne ha no hwe aban da aban aban Nana Akufo-Addo aban MPP aban it's not as if you said they didn't make any effort say omo be PPA but omo so approach no na quite different and Martin Krofo omo ka say oh BOG inject sika how sustainable is that and the kaka ho as part of abanda da measures odi go akwan mu say odi beso esika mu emamu ayeduru no the government engaged in what we call senorage omu twa sika omanje approval MFF aban ehonum MFF parliament 60.8 billion eno no ye declare say a loss and a buy and a baby trim and a co. Sa loss no. It was part of government policy. Just that I didn't know I ye and a failure. See, a bambia decided so on one policy strategy be mama for high on one yen question and as he jayom and nothing to abano. Because at the end of the day, no, a bambia injected sika. She me no kasa see e da kwabana ma me ma we bi. E Martin Krofo say a buy e boka BOG boka and all this cash gold board no this cash or inject wa see share in Japan between 2022 to 2024 Japan use the foreign exchange reserves no to stabilize the yen or spending approximately 15.3 trillion which is 97 billion in 2024 alone and more than 36 trillion 230 billion cumulatively dollars and odi eso ni economy ni mutina be ya ni yen no ahode ebeko so beka so aboka se wo ba ye fe ni say India this year in July India draw $10 billion under their RBI deposit drive to support their rupee. USA now me no can say USA Fed injected 10 billion into the economy to stabilize short-term funding markets. So we should tell you say aben bia ewo measures are odigu akwemu a ode support.
So it was an essence no amount who only here to protect their currency. To
protect their currency is the same thing.
Value of the currency.
The value of the currency now here can want some. Now you see you spend this car much say yente and one some year. In 2022 na Akufo-Addo abenya they almost said that ekofa $2 billion through event saying Afrimix Bank enquire $750 million. Say the share economy ni mu. I didn't tell share because as I see a soy and forex, they be can mu ebe drew. And it's a discussion about this gold board in 7 year course in no. Matisse and Kofo say accounting loss, economic loss, is near kika winina. Abaye no osha policy bi e no de egu akwan mu a o hwe kon befa so a ebema amount for one high omo. Hwe eja kwabana asem we ba nyina e na me draw me ankasa me business from and say me konya business deal bi anana me esesa be to me nanso a meye abusuaka eda honom me ka abusuaka me pache say enye ka wonko awode ya. The value of the car was about 80,000 Ghana cedis. I needed money urgently as a minya 40,000 cedis was skanimu a metumi turning around enya more than even saying ebia 200,000 cedis. So I took a decision and I can me turn 40,000 cedis in front of Mebusiano. My bomb car because of being himself can value no
80
now that's why I'm all right to say I'm betting me abuoso aka say na ye nyina ye ka wakokoton no and I wakoton 40,000. Then at the end of the day say sika na me turn 40,000 no me dia kokoye movement akoye business e di 200,000 e di abefi na ebusuafo no omu person measure the greater good no the larger picture no omu person omu hwe say makoton ebusua car even saying 40,000 instead of 80,000. But omu hwe say me the 200,000 aba e di abefi more than car value na me toy no and ye ka gold board any samije fiasem e komo na enu ani o e komo na ye kan nyina abind the policy egu akwa mu ena o say ye sika no Bank of Ghana enso gold board ase ena me no ka say Saudi economic value as a country ye gaining from this gold board omujumedi omudia it is more than our losses ana mebwa mebwa cumulatively no. As we speak, more than $17 billion there. Sika ye generate from gold board. Jumedia omudi sesia. Minka say mo bi odi obi accountable say or the Jumedi odi no enjai institution no. But you see, so compare abayin dada abayin etwam any dey koya. Gold board Jumedi omudi sesia no. It is the first time I experimenting such theory way wo mem ha say yo yanka say take charge fully of our gold if a proceeds ni senia and am see ye bi sada now che omo complain say the reason why I have problem with omo say when you got the opportunity omo buy gold for oil gold na ye to be no gold for oil no omo decide say omo the middleman and e buy into omo kwa gold na ye to no new market nka kwa okoton gold no a ne value no even say 2 billion so turn out you see can we decide say me so negotiate na maton say we onya 2 gold no a now they call no akako
nda koma
me do man na me do man akọji oil e dey abrel o value no nya ye nya hwe again omo ba ye no the same gold board o me say dey bia me ka say sometimes no nipa refi ade gold board ya na omo ba ye no mo ye ade bi e fe no Ejapa Royalty Limited okay Ejapa Royalties unim say ka gold board ye be set up omo approach no omo dey call even say UK market akwaje $500 million no mu dey sia owa no ma jam omo sa ye wi ayetu ye gold na near the mom it imagine say na ka eti omo mu ha say gold board ni nature ni anka $500 million no ye ndi wie
dada
enso sa ni pa kro no a ono e fa sa adwen no ende no ono aba ba be question say obi sika fa ba bi obi sika ye se hwe eja kwabna de ba ko ya ye nyina esi ehu ni say gold board jumede nyina it is to stabilize the economy and ameboa abanda da inject sa 3 billion 60 billion losses nyina no and to me salvage inflation and to me solve friend say forex the value of our cedi no against the foreign currencies no unim say in 2022 inflation could do 54 after this injection na yo and now me know ka say inflation single digit less than 5 and I'm about 5%. The same gold board implementation ko value events the gold for oil need the kanka onyina and now me know ka say yen cedi any dollar say we compare et say the heritage that no you can practically see the pragmatic measures are by way they go acquire through the gold board no it is there for everybody to see say policy no dey go acquire mu no yield benefits emphaso baso anameboa because emphaso na baso no nyina no check the metrics the data and the statistics are clearly no who say this year no eniama no ba from full bo and na me no ka say sika e dey call craft and gold ba Ghana ha say no nka by this time in 2022 near top fan gold 23 Ghana cedis 22 cedis meboa per liter eti enu na say 1 gallon no was almost 99 Ghana cedis 98 and na eti hey enye sa na ye to no enti we are seeing value enti sa calculation ya ekwo nyina na IMF for say me senka auditor general's report enkomo ene dia ba beto wo sesie na ye ka honestly ka me catch you say ye nyina ye ba be so sami jamfimu na IMF reporter onu dey wa picky baby any there baby on person obeti because interest bebre e was how go business imo hwe na Akufo-Addo e report to ade bi na Akufo-Addo in 2018 alone e ka kire yen say Ghana lost 5 billion from gold export to UAE alone yes smuggle Ghana gold nko $5 billion na Akufo-Addo akasa report ya when tumi a kire baby esika no na tesika we na say wo mamu ase po na Ghana ni na edi anka yenye all these things ni interest no me dey me see yendwin Ghana ho me ti apenyo marking e wo mo sister station okay or concluding statement say joyi we nyina ni party for nhwe o ya mo yes I say I'm doing this for my party you can google right now
but not for Ghana
anyone that make us say it's yendwin Ghana ho first it is say bienye bibia politics mitie no there be mitie no say me yama me party sa no ka conclude say me yama me party sa dia no ye de ha Kwame Nkrumah in the 1960s who say yes Ghana
I had Ghana and my party
Kwame Nkrumah in 1964 to 1966 yes Ghana Kwame Nkrumah boka Ghana bankrupt yes ye ni sika eno mu komu ye propaganda na di tu Kwame Nkrumah etu Kwame Nkrumah ba ye ewie ye chiremia ban a efi Kwame Nkrumah echi a oboy ebusi a odi ye bibi significant a change Kwame Nkrumah ye nyama ye bosu nyina ye kasa na Ghana bankrupt Ghana de ka highly indebted ne nyina that time ye sai kano ye de aye ye friend say Temahabo ye de Akosombo Dam project factories Bonsa Tie factory any de keka ho all of these things no na aban no agisika e de aye it is a gold board value no e wo hono na se ende yenya na se san komo we nyina ye koso na ye yes me de I think say yenyi kasa no dodo no yenhwe policy no senya yield the benefit Ghana for a benefit largely change say ye betu putro and you know yesika the word in baby edano it's also our national security
yeah
it's an element of our national security ye be yan Sahara sankomo we nyina because I think say it looks like the MPP and the minority no like bibia surprise you omo hu kwan a emisa ade no sidi no ni we na stabilize it e dia policy na a gold board there you know bibia surprise you and they want to uncover how they are doing it otherwise some come we are there parliament e come from kukuam no makai but ade am then say in all of this discussion so no Sami Jemfino in charge of gold board we through challenge me anu na hear me then won say sometimes no okay said those days MPP you see a COVID-19 for reporter afenyo mark in Korea or say parliament ni agbagu yen allow my investigation na said gold board CEO say mo dia mo frame me bia mo pekra mo frame me park public accounts committee me I think say opportunity because ebema obeka ni nsem no ma challenge no work of parliament ne be koso ba uti MPP for minority na mo say enye Sami Jemfi na be kire omo kwa omo be fa so ayo adwuma and this is so unfair asifua this is so unfair
me that's pa me shada na me jai say be ya nana ki
we introduction
po ni ene age so chena wia ne apon nana ki ye tie Dr. Chiahene mo party no so press conference how do be bre dia fasa ayi ho ene me pese ye hwe ade ne fia ban bi so na bedu aban bi so ebra economy no dollar ne style say ejina e na se for na dia me kai pa say MPP for kan ne say Dr. Baumia initiative and aban bae no obeso mu na aboama economy na
we Sami Jemfi admit it
okay na ama na ejina enti momo de no from 2021 na ye this domestic gold purchasing program yi bae mo ye ne sen na mo hye ne sen da mo ye no na ban we beto aso ana se da mo ye no aban we ba no ye to nchen na no ye ne de ne yem for 2024 de no na ebe ye kakra sa e ka na bae no ye ka na bae eye PMMC for na ebo ka no ana se Bank of Ghana e na ebo sa ka no meti unana
aja ka remember that
5 minutes
o ka problem me 1 minute say eja fi what you say the job is one me bodo no what you say I just by the way I hope say o ma muti intiki e bura 7 say e ko ponto pa eja ka remember that so ma mechia NPP Osoko Koko Amanyoko ne ma no na menchia Ghana for so o masinkonya wo hwe yem program yi me gidi yi say an opportunity na dey amay and UTV ura despite ne father e dey amay say yemra me di Ghana ho nkomo yenhwe ba bia Ghana yebetimi ahyehye aboa me ahyehye dey akwa koduro enye sebe obi an interest nti now I'm so happy the way Ejakwabna ne divine show no Ejanya botre den say go dey put share divine man kasa without even saying anything my bomb is my Ejakwabna and would divine
baby who can be
let's have sponsor your money
baby let me
don't come in please
yes now
can send me money and please don't do this divine don't do this and you move in one some there can't be teaching please Eja me that say divine aiding now if I say me no share me I have different view of this whole saga abeye dede ekoso obey and I'm so happy say boss say MPP for say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia initiative for the buy gold for purchase good for oil program no and aboa I am also happy say Ura Sami Jemfi recent admission in submission admit say policy be ye de buy no eno ena aboa aba bedru ba bia edru eja from this angle I want to read something from Gold Board website to you details of the gold purchase arrangement total money spent 16.1 billion also was spent buying gold from January 2025 through to May 2026. But with the opportunity in the year. And Wama background, out of the total 9.8 billion was deployed during 2025 alone.
What's the card was saying?
$16.1 billion.
Okay.
Wow, go crowd ubeti me a warm site. Volume source meaning the quantity of gold or matter. Almost say omanya 135,843 metric tons of gold were bought with 221 metric tons coming from artisanal and small scale mining. Ejame baby me fear kasiye wo. About 96% of gold purchase na akoso from artisanal and small scale mining. Me know me in what if you had discussed galamsey issues many times. Yentimi and kase galamsey ka ho. Ba me nipa ehia fie ha nyina nim so man yi ade ba ko a ha yen kase galamsey and say yen sase nyina. And me know me no nyina so di adanse say artisanal and small scale mining ya dia be hye galamsey hye bi. My mema another background kakra. Sisiya yete ahanum as Ghana for. No individual can export gold from Ghana to any other country except through Gold Board. Inti eba no ma di bank say I don't want to single out Sammy Jenfi, so me maintain it with Gold Board because anyone nkwa na ejuma ho. A whole institution or more ejuma. Just that he is the CEO or board members or board chairman or also manager ejuma. Because me were a little problem the way I work at Gold Board as a man NDC if we are taking so personal I say only Sammy Jenfi no problem. But a Gold Board, Ghana institution assembly here discussing. Me challenge, meaning say ye Jacob now also challenge. A small scale mining na. Say on my yensu. Ene ye near nimpa ene ye di. Research bebre kase. Ya careful within some few years edi enimuno. Enuane ye di, me ka say last time better na kwampo de na ba ko bia ba say enuane ye di from is it Ashanti through to Eastern. Body any banche ye tuo nyina no enye I contaminated. Inti eho ye my biggest problem. Now, ye have variance bi e wa ha. I say export revenue. Gold Board generated 10 billion from gold exported in 2025 alone. Wadi kan ka wa hanom say 16.1 billion ye demand no. Wadi ato gold. The report and also says when you 10 billion sika what reads
16.1 billion I see this and I said dollars.
Dollars. They me quoting the dollars, make $1.
Okay.
Now also was spending the revenue or the near 10 billion. It means there was 6.1 billion bishima MPA. Me am tena said the margin mo any accounting kakra mi sua no. And say okay. The report or the abano was 30 say income na revenue now are generating here up to December 2025. So between December 2025 to May 2026 now, the report was 36 camera demand in that period. No? Between that 4-5 months, no, 6 billion no, onya in because we declare the profit between that 5 months. No. So yeah, as we say 6 billion no, 6.1 a year. Fair enough. Yen twaso kakra ne nhwe we some see you nin sema or the Gold Board website. And what ba be kire mu say one aboa ma your currency no I stable, foreign exchange no I stable. We all admit because him say oman no said the divide kan na akoye import driven nation. It yenya bibia ye de besia na mu a ebe generate exports na ma yensika. Dabiano, yebekoswa ye lala sulala. Me, I am not against a Juma Gold Board oye. Na minim say NPP ni biansu ni one more against the Juma Gold Board oye. Eja, let me also tell you one of my frustrations in Sammy Jenfi CEO Gold Board. Ni statement to make here about rate. Eja TME penfomunti rate. Dollar CD rate differences are or say enoswa boa. Ama ya incur losses bi. Meaning say mo nyina mo share no. yɛn nyinaa yɛtumi tie deɛ yɛwura me nua no ɔkaeɛ na baabi na me wɔ challenge ne sɛ ɛgyama menkan biribi on ne statement no Sammy Gyamfi noted that discrepancy highlighted in assessment such as IMF discussion result from the gap or spread between the Forest Bureau market rate TNA Forest Bureau market rate applied when purchasing gold locally and the official reference CD rate on the Bank of Ghana balance sheet. And the Bank of Ghana balance sheet, yes, dollar rate is 11 point something, right?
10.9 something.
What checking in there? Say 10 point something.
Yeah.
I know it's 11.1, but minimum have dropped it to 10 point something there. Minimum say move yet me confirm say 10 point something. Now, eja baby am a challenge in the war. Bank of Ghana rate, official rate of mine use. The same Ghana krona no. Forest Bureau rate and also mine ajiatum. And a Bank of Ghana no abo Sammy Gyamfi sika in Bank of Ghana rate. Catch say according to Sammy report no. Only use rate no the amano no year on only the amano. Name Uncle gold no on Forest Bureau rate, which we all know very well. So Forest Bureau rate higher than Bank of Ghana rate. Where is Bank of Ghana expecting Gold Board to get money to fix that kind of differences in the Babesha?
A volume of gold or better.
One per se difference no
a volume of gold or better and I can assess the man no a so good nessa with the Forest Bureau rate in a cocoto.
I just would see me ya.
Let me be because
I'm just so team me.
Our man is car. We say $1.5 billion and koto gold. Now we require ton gold ton war Forest Bureau for rate so. It's on no.
That is according to Sammy Gyamfi report.
Sana Bank of Ghana for no my. Sir. Enti o koto we no de abro. Me de makoto no say de akasa me koto. Me ton Forest Bureau for rate. Makoto na me de abro. And I also overturn no our Bank of Ghana rate and they say Bank of Ghana wasama and no good word asama.
Okay. The question I may be saying no. So what time I say?
Okay.
Maybe say o my ko ba o my ba ko Ghana. You could a two rate. Two rate no.
I brought two crap.
I brought two because o port so rate is different.
Even banks no crap.
Banks crowds with different rates.
All the banks.
So you ask yourself, say, what are we doing to ourselves as a nation? Now, let's put banks aside. This is direct business between Bank of Ghana, Gold Board, and let me say, mining companies. Uti, what's the mean to gold? One am 10 point. Let's take 11.1 na minimum. I know now Bank of Ghana adi amame. Bank of Forest Bureau rate 12 point something. Now se min konkoto gold no wo ma 11 na se min konkoto go sa 1 na ba beto so ho no say even 12.1 kra sa 10 na beto so ho no from the beginning no what the cut ho I don't me point no from the beginning auto one single ounce of gold what the cut beto ho
True.
So why should we do that in the first place? And no me expect Owura Sammy Gyamfi say in his address ni the anger ni the insult or the kasa ye no. It was way below the belt.
Angani insult.
Insult.
Insult saying.
I'm not here to repeat what he said, but we all listen to him. Calling somebody a whole minority leader, a noise maker. A member of parliament is here. And isn't it also when I listen to some of the NDC guys defending this issue, especially my own friend Eric J. And the words he used on honorable minority leader, I was so sad. I said, KJ is the one speaking this way today to me as a Nipa. Because Nipa ba kwa mimi nimno. And then that's enough for this why discussion many years. Now me who say only their term. And it show okay bufu about NDC communicators. I understand.
Because we say or can somehow do instead we ba okwan oni ha instead potin be no kan ya ama ayo nwanwa
o mama no si ya meka ni nyina so
okay dey committee
e hwe abufu a aba NDC some communicators mo dey defend this issue a statement from the vice president, and they never was social media, and correct. A statement from Honorable Neil Antivanderpoy. Our questioning the choice of words Sami Gyamfi used in addressing the issue, that it was totally uncalled for. And I make as a social media, and who may be no one cross check here, if you are no being put to because Masante say even Honorable Neil Anti about back crab and retracted that statement, you know. Our kind say and some Sami Gyamfi kind, you know. It was totally uncalled for. Yes, was Abe withdraw. I don't know about that. But me when the first statement, you know. My name is Vice President, the no so Abe withdraw. And Ejakwabena holding public office. I was so happy when Divan Ekasa or Kase public office. So why Jiatum so be yeduma e wa banning institution more. Be ever ready for criticism. Be ever ready for accountability. And Mitie, a minority leader, Mitie Abena Osei. Almost more can you need your more qualify and say, yenye proper investigation into the matter. I don't know where the insult is coming from. Almost this is what they have seen. Are buying any proper investigation into the matter. I don't wait the morning say.
Na sa wu ebeba owu afirima kan lawyer ni. Answer na ye beka lawyer ni be mi say me lawyer ni ti me kan say me beka say me legal person me nim law no. Sa wu tumi ko press conference. E ko jina Ghana fo nyina no ko ka say. And be condition be ya kesia. Na say what dey asam no kwato no so obra asam kwa ye mi say mu ehun no kure.
The question is ya chi Sami Gyamfi.
Meba.
No, me say so asam ya.
Why we lawyer
we describing this kind of tactics you guys
why we lawyer ni
they be am mo divert assembly de corner. It have nothing to do with the issue I can want.
That be say na nya no na some kan ya.
Okay say me tena ha me catch you say o bubo di bo na wo from be be catch you say mabo no. Na what to the make nyina atwene. Na ase makoka se mebo na no na person the main topic for discussion. No, and you should understand say political statement. When Sami Gyamfi in opposition told Ghana Police Service say omo ba ba mo nyina na mampedi akufu ado be kofi no. Oba wa yi o makofi. Please, Mama, you're serious on this issue. Let's deal with the substantive issue. Comics never 100%.
That's also someone can be so back and say, I know comics in Libya.
It's will take it as such. And I'm saying, young forget about comic statement.
So now they buy into the Miss Ruby.
Mamoso, what will be some question on that?
Did you can you?
Oh, Mate, I listened to him on many platforms calling the minority leader extortionist. Extortionist. I asked him to pay you.
Yeah.
Me no me no say asked him to do. Na me say unia I think Tikese on the first interview and san oba Peace FM. Even Kwame also crowd drawn attention there. Unim the value of asema worker no. And I say I unim the worker. And honorable me with all due respect. And same be wo hono ma on. Me de men kan fan to be so. Menim evidence ekuta Erika J for making that statement. And even or refer to Sami Gyamfi, say Sami Gyamfi kura sa friend extortionist. To be very honest, man ti Sami Gyamfi dey no. But menim say also tey ya Erika J dey na mete. Said we di kan me dey ntia na me pese me boss ne say Eric ni fie ha. En wa be kire no muti na me pese me repeat statement.
But what will dey their case?
No, and I make us and muti na me pese me repeat because oni asa dey o kan no. No aba be kire mu. What is the way forward?
Okay, so about 20 minutes.
That's all mama 4 minutes. It is setting you about 20 amount. Abramenya 7. What is the way forward? I am also calling on the leadership of this nation. Asem and yediato minority leader I make a claim. The claim will make it or call it on the government say we should investigate this matter. I don't see anything wrong with it. A friend say, Honorable say, sorry. Statement on Usumeki, he is calling the government, say, investigate into the matter. Almost calling Parliament, say, Parliament, I invited these people to investigate into the matter. Ye miss questions, I I don't see where the insult is coming from.
Na who can you know?
I don't see where the insult is coming from.
Who can you know? You need to say, I remember me can say Sami Jenfi can say. Me ne kwajo upon Kromo credit card in Komo. And okay so bipartisan committee so be hwehwe. Enti question bi sa kwajo sada ne say. Sa gold ball for aboka gold ball aboka no. Eye gold ne tomu e no mo ball kan na say ne ton mu. Eye ne to bre no e no mo ball kan na say ne ton bre no e na ye ka. Ba wo tie sam no nyina mu a Bank of Ghana and National Gold Board say Jessica we okwa ade no 10 cedis na fa bre me. And as Canada de ma me no ba ko 10 cedis e na me de abra wo. And na wo akokoton 8 cedis and na wo boka 2 cedis. Me am your small for this come am some cotton 10 cedis for me beton 10 pepe de bre wo no. Me de me ba mu say.
Eja question na obusa no say me start me submission no me ma figures bi. Bank of Ghana rate Forest Bureau.
Bank of Ghana for PMMC for the
what's the same thing no boy. Now me answer question na bisa. Me ma rate bi. Emma me kra me kesi su dua say if we continue like this if na duma na nsha say kra ya boka. Some names want 1 year. Medical guys say yenye fair analysis. Me I don't do that kind of gidi dirty politics. Let's deal with the issue. From the beginning nankasa no. If that is the case, so one man say we rate here 10 point something or 11.1. We nim pepe say me kota de no 12.1. Sa $10 na ababeshin finfi on who is to cater for it?
When the money buy?
When me abo tre, what be say me am tirem. And I'm say, one woman is rushing say me nkoye adwuma. The am asem ni kana ye hu ni say according to Gold Board, also anu do make profit. But Bank of Ghana Osman no the same business no on the waboka.
Of course.
So where is the profit coming from and where is the cap? I didn't see the profit no enko tuya sa aka no. Na ma ye wu say dwuma ye ne ye more if indeed see make profit.
Anyway, I will get my
you get your turn. Yeah. So relax. No munso.
For Missy na won ka hwe for.
No munso. Na dey na person ka.
Na for no mami.
Enti dey me dey me gina ne say.
Okay.
And penny for nyina e call it. Say you're investigating into the matter.
Okay.
And I'm also calling for an investigation into the matter.
Okay.
Many animal be say ono kra Sami Jenfi as CEO no e de ho asi so why ready. Authorities also calling for investigation. They should quickly do that. Now put some kind of sanity and calmness into this matter. We are all not happy see about sorry now every day Sami Jenfi every day Gold Board every day Sami Jenfi. We should investigate into the matter. That is what the minority is calling for.
Calling for the end. Say eka bia eka. It's 2021.
And what do you want to say? You can even go up to 2024, 204 or 203. Obia Bokawa by any more. You're investigating.
Okay.
We are not afraid of investigation.
Honorable Wandi. As I'm wrong.
Momentum Grandpa started from Rollins Bresso. Ekabia by investigating.
We are talking about gold board, gold purchasing. We are encamping for gold purchasing. Police among them buy. And once some
investigate.
Okay.
Obia is now my channel.
Me that say honorable. Ya boka. You know Dr. Chahine Kasai.
Okay.
I manage search any man who do.
Okay.
But I say still now no I say you mobile.
Okay, see. As I see in your as you say. Gold Board are a different entity from Bank of Ghana. Are they a Jumakuo different? Bank of Ghana a Jumakuo different. A Juma Bank of Ghana yenim purely on dealing with the policy issues of our currency, stability of our currency, exchange rate, and all that. Yenim. Gold Board. And so Juma Omoyeno, Yenim. Ntino. Sa Gold Board ye Juma. Or one the areas, the parameters or ye Juma fa. Or one the mandate, and now say, Nishi Shaya or the Yen Juma, our ho. Bank of Ghana so on the our ho. And Ntino. Bank of Ghana ni Gold Board de Juma Yono. And ya the crop. That is one thing we must all know.
Nobody has said they had the crop.
Number 2. Gold Board. The Juma Oye ni say wakoto gold. Ama Bank of Ghana. Ana Bank of Ghana gold board ton ma ekotoma no ono akwa akoton eni nti no wontumi fa Bank of Ghana ehunsuo emfa nware gold board man nyeye. That is established obi ati ase ebia MPP for na nti ase. Number 2, IMF kwabena okay can report ni nyina fimfieti ase akosie wie yi a bebie ni wa IMF abọ gold board din se waboka bebie ni ho a campo a IMF kano or refer to the books of Bank of Ghana on kasa gold board akoto gold aboka IMF and intino se MPP say yenya institution ye friend Auditor General report I better on your institution no yempe no yemfa nye adwuma na mom ye akofa amanonifo de no omo so establish epe oman a wo musika samanya no makoso apia wo ma hyefom agi wo musika bo mbosi agi ehunsi ho aka ho ono ye pede a no problem mukura mo de na musimu pe ne ye friend IMF no IMF more gold board din say gold board aboka o ana baby wo ho a IMF report no ya tworo say and Sami Jamfi and gold board purchased gold and then sold the gold and ran at loss. Bibi hosa. Bibi any hosa. Into the attempt to create that understanding say gold board abokano. Are purely the imaginations and MPP propaganda and I thought say asem ye kind of toto. Look, take your phone. Nabo say gold board boka 2025 ana resource ebeba say no nemo no gold board generated a revenue of 5.4 billion surplus of 5.4 billion surplus no so the ba layman a year e kire say mama 100,000 Ghana cedis e koto board here no wakoto board here no na wodi board here na afaka wetua ehyenka wani esisa board here no guka no wetua wonka ani de keka hunya wa ni nyina obedu nkran ha no 100,000 no their handling cost no we nyina ka ho na friend expenses no wodi ka ho no akoya 110,000 Ghana cedis na mo beton board here no the unya nyina 150,000 Ghana cedi and it is a wote sikana with the handling cost no what they can cost of purchasing the item what in every revenue now when you anymore the aka no a surplus the aka no friend profit gold board assemble buy no assemble buy and say gold board anka say juma o ye the onye free mo 960 million Ghana cedis no. The handling cost directly to gold board was less than 120 million Ghana cedis. How do you make 960 million Ghana cedis from your handling costs and charges? And then the handling cost now we are you know, and only 120 million. Now see what if waboka uko born is saying. Brofono ya na. Okay, so what do you mean fan no so ntunche? Me fan no so ntunche. Afi yenhwe. Na djuma ya ye kan kura no. So edi mfaso bi abrega na said de oka. Eni amane ho atete na de abrega na. Efiri se djuma bi wo ho a. Se wo yi a. Wonya mfaso de na so na mfaso no. Enhye de nduru bebi a betimi aboa o. Inti ai me ya de nanso asa moayi ma me ma mfanto ho fani se wakoto ade bi 1,000 Ghana wo beton ye no wenya 1,500 Ghana nanso what sitting more expenses aya 2,000 Ghana what you say ai edwuma na wo ye no e ma wonya mfaso nanso what sitting more abrabọ no mfaso na wonya no entimi ma wo ho heha nti say dwuma no mfa so wo so de nanso wo yi a enye yie yanwe sa gold board no aye de aba no edie pa na abaye na mfa so bi wo ho a de abre Ghana na den na MPP fo pese ye tumi kuma abofra no na abofra no ye mani nyini ne anya ne ho so so anso.
Yeah, it's our perception and motor into the system. No,
I was quiet when you were
no, but you people should stop that.
So
but we don't do respect.
You develop the attitude of listening instead of hearing.
When
And
I was
I'll give
talking,
you
were
that letter
talking.
free of charge.
You were talking.
Listening is paying critical attention for what is coming, so you can take critical responses to what you listen to. Hearing is just like uti and you.
I've listened to you already.
So try and listen.
I've listened to you already.
Like
I've taken my
that's
decision
now.
already. That
Afetie. Ya wo memu na amem pipi aban ya twa mu no. Akwaya program bi so omo good for oil. Sabre no. Na Jazeera koye expose bi. Say even His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ankasa any obi ye dwuma e fa kwoti kwan so e fire gold from mo e dey kwa man ni koton, and the kind of money we lose from this kind of thing was more than $5 billion e fa o man ba ko pem
na so akwa na nya no muja.
hold on. Sa sam ne ba ye no Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni na lawyer fo aka kire Jazeera fo se wo mu ntwe asam ne nsan na anya saa wo mu di Jazeera be court Jazeera ntwe asam na nsan frisa no wo mu nim se de wo mu ka no onyina so na ye nokore ohene Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni lawyer fo timi di Jazeera court na me kato so no nyia no asa ye nokore anambua o hamanim me kato so no nyia nokore wo nyia no asa ye nokore.
that's not the meaning.
Hold on. Yehu sadia no. Number 2. Yehu sana goda ya tu o mem no. Dodo no ano. Yenu ayi amonani fo ba bi ayi Chinese fo yi, Lebanese fo yi, India fo. Omo ba, omo to gold no nyina no mo dia fakote kwa so no mo to gold no ko. Enti na yeni goda ya tu o mem no. Ni enya ho mfaso bia. Se a gold board nhihye ya aba no want to mean too gold now fan konkoton amano ni baabi I crime there obi beye we are dan ya but the level at which e kono e reduce manaba from say 10 number 2 and number 3 yenyina ni me said dollar rates enye static enyina faako gold price enyina faako gold price wa mano ninu as a commodity price no across rubber form depending on the reaction on the international market and now me mo ka say fan go bo because of something happening ebetimi akosoro ebetimi aba form and say wo fan wo a won't mean ka say wo fan go nti wo kotono abo a wo pe. There is a determination in international marketing. It's a more responding to, and there's nothing you can do about it. NTTA say ya the gold. Akoton wa manoni. Na say you were differential cost. That differential cost cannot be treated. Say wakoto gold. Wakoto gold ninti. No wakoto nti waboka. No. Number 2.
Doc, what do you mean, Doctor? Actually, can say you say as of last month, no good, no. Newborn is around $4,000 something dollars. See, I can say, you know, at here about 3.6. Okay, tie. Hey, it if I say a brand na gold near $4,000, no. And you talk gold, baby, I pay £100 a go, and then gold now about 3,600. Or china when names a market, no. E betimi akọ 4,300 and that's a betimi atia about 3,200. In order to be very wise, you know, we be cashing the price of what is here because you are looking at the international predictions of, you know, what market variables may cause tomorrow's prices.
in the say no who cotton 3,600 there will be a differential cost. That differential cost was not caused by you. What you say? IMF said these are some of the things there is some level of cost to be a better Bank of Ghana books. Afemuntie Ghana fontie me yie. So wo share adiba konso ema that differential cost na bana ye modern boy ya bo ato force and me ba me nchi a won so oh fache me why honorable doctor ato force Radin Shah why we are there na wo America say wo da wenim. Listen, so we share a brand dollar no call ya could do 17 Ghana cedis no to $1 no, and ya wunya gold now cotton one because dollar no was so the bag Ghana sikemu a basic bubro and then the dollar ni nam 10 Ghana cedis inti ye nia ya modern bono at the 7 cedis every so inti definitely the exchange rate differential will affect the books of Bank of Ghana.
True.
Hello? Well, 1, 2, 3. And you don't need tie. A brand na me quarter gold, you know. Not dollar, no. 17 Ghana cedis. And a matter gold back £10. And a mediagu ho. And then no, your modern bo atu forcing modern bonti. Dollar na near the 17 Ghana cedi quarter no. Dollar not here but for more manabe 10 Ghana cedi.
Dollar ben had 17 Ghana cedi koto.
Oh God. We are doing an
dollar. I want to understand
discussion.
No, I want to understand. So 17 Ghana cedi near the
and ain't no. And now me no ka say no.
Who bet $14? 17 na go.
Dollar not here but for more 10 Ghana cedi. What you say? The children. The Ghanaian trader benefits from that, but it will become a loss to Bank of Ghana. But that is not a trading loss, a exchange differential. So obi wa boso kan.
Okay.
Se see ahun. Bank ka so be bra so.
I got 2 minutes.
Obua.
Construction 10.
Obua. So obi wa boso kan.
How was it the reason?
So obi wa boso kan.
2 minutes.
Na okoto spare parts. No $100,000. No akoto spare part abeton one. E bra na dollar near 17 Ghana cedi no. O hia 17 billion. No akoto spare part 100,000 Ghana cedi. No me. And then no dollar no aye 10 cedi no. O hia 10 billion. The actually say His Excellency His Excellency John Dramani Mahama at 2,000 at the 7 billion at the actual bottom free.
That's not true.
I want for own year and
don't deceive the public.
But when the higher they say at the size 7 billion ka abetu Bank of Ghana so because of that exchange differential. And it's a quarter gold no abra na sa a dollar na say the tie no no. Na say na wo quarter gold na. You must know, sir, with dollar exchange rate now aba from intino. Sika na we expect say oba generate no. When ya
all right, me dasi.
I know interest say wakoto gold akoto wa boka.
Me dasi.
Afetie.
Me dasi.
1 minute, just 1 minute. Mpacho. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. See. MPP for problem ni say. Enya Sami Jemfi o. Enya gold board o. Sami Jemfi obi oye one of the greatest critics of MPP brand no mo abem.
That's the bad mindset.
It's almost say oye den ya yesu be ni. Aniti say Sami Jemfi the manage. Sami Jemfi the manage UTV impua. Nka MPP betu o mani agu UTV so. But Endra Mika Sembi will join you. But me can tell. Sami Jemfi's brand is like Coca-Cola brand. Special ice brand. Special ice. Special ice brand. All other soft drink and all other water will come. But special ice will continue to stand strong. Sami Jemfi will continue to stand strong.
Remember 10 minutes. Uninterrupted 10 minutes. Now it's you 10:40 pepe.
NPP should sit down and keep quiet.
Thank you very much.
Listen to us manage this economy.
Thank you very much.
The mercy ya Monkosi. Na uto nko bi ya
na ke ne ansa mo nyata mo kasa bi o ye what level pay ba ko
me se nkomo aye bedie e nkomo ehia pa ehia Ghana fo
de guso aye die na afi ni bedi
asama me be kan
afi na kan die nkomo de
asama me be kan
nkomo aye bedie sa afi no be kan ni
me ne o bedi nkomo wait before my mini kan chia my mother-in-law Marco nyame ensure eja.
Yes, sir.
Sankomoi, Fachemio, enye your lawyer we intem, enye law a ebe interpret. Sankomoi, eja wenima, enye history topic a ebe kan se obi history figures no de etie say. Nkomo aye die enye English na enya past tense, enya present tense, enya future tense. One, ene, echina eye one, echina echi eye one. Okay. Number two, eye me nwanwa hame say ekamea say the whole reference point eye IMF. My question is Ghana for na yenim. Enya ade a IMF na e kan kire only thing IMF can say omu figure a little different from Bank of Ghana figure. But a idea Bank of Ghana account has been audited. Loss we are a kind neki a can one semi. A loss abadada and sana or more basis with a BM say our finance who can say a cost to someone mekano our brofu say also a gain to somebody me know na ye adwuma enti ebra matua 1 cedi e de ato anamatua 10 cedi ato nsuyi e ja sameto free wo a onso 10 cedi no akọ ho just say me enu ye books mu you better recording it different. Now, to the substantive issue. The first point they say, per the work of Gold Board 2025, they made a surplus.
Surplus.
They made a surplus. Which and Jacob may Kasa as a chartered accountant and also as an auditor.
You think the team?
Me audit it. Me audit it. And cross number two. And Ghana I am practicing papa, but before oko other place there no more even a form of accounting. Now you war agency accounting, you war branch accounting, any nyoma. Eti company be prepare na accounts obe prepare accounts no. Na sa company na our branch Kumasi or branch Takrade in some jurisdiction. Nebu or more prepare a prepare branch accounts. But prepare na branch be a making loss and a branch be a making profit. But consolidate account na be a making profit or a making loss. But no obi making loss, obi making profit. The American say back to me business I'm here. And now obi am call detail. The model at the side the Bank of Ghana Gold Board air practice no. Eja o trade in share nut. Oto share nut efi hamile. Enti owo agent e wo hamile a oto share nut no no. Nia oye ne say oma agent price. To me ne oma no 1 cedi.
Okay.
Share nut no okoto a share nut yenkutaba okota the problem e wa share nut mu ni say either say wo beto na wanya high moisture and now say FFA level high enti woman nipa no price share nut to at 10 cedi then one man no another adwuma biem say share nut awoto no enam say me pese minya moisture of 10% and below any FFA level of maybe 3% or below enti your additional duty beyond your agency no do a testing for me enti we say nipa na ida so onwa ana obefa obi foforo
ama na testing
enti ewo ye transaction ya ye di won komo enei gold board will play two major role critically even though a 3 one role and say onya fee bi because wakoto nyoma na ma enti ewo papa ya me say oye share nut no nipa na oto no o ma no commission that can be described as agency fee per report by the commission has been ranging between 0.75 and 0.5 at a point yembusa say if that commission higher we can question it if lower we can question it if within a range fine obi you are charging more than expected and for now into me and can see so and but that commission between Bank of Ghana and Gold Board and now papa na wa Accra auto share nut omo obi ato free amano from Hamile no eyomu mienu na agree. Number 2 the asset fee and a charge made from the share nut business no make can say the testing cost no ye nyina ya agree say what testing mame bibia metia 1 peso in this case the testing fee almost na 0.258 if the 0.258 no higher Ghana we can look at it if lower between Bank of Ghana and Gold Board aja papa na owo hamle auto nguto abano auto wie ode maka wie na ode abreme memeje ewon kran ya madwuma ne se mehwe obi obeto afiri mi ho eto da bia yewo krofo bebre otema omoto obi to ni 10 cedi obi to ni 20 cedis technically in that business no ni a oto ni 10 cedi na bia otua wo ka ne ya ni a oto no bia 10.5 no obetua wo ka in 7 days at times say won pesicantema you may even sell it a little lower pe ni a me ready ye no ene nti ase ne say because the gold in raw state no Bank of Ghana as the normal practice per the program no now autumn gold no at a discount now we can challenge the discount and they say the rate na too high and they too low per my understanding the discount Bank of Ghana to gold no Gold Board had no role in that discount and per the report no between 2024-2025 the discount no was around 2.2% and it has been reduced to 1.2%. And even with the discount na de kaba to Bank of Ghana no now it has even reduced and yes akabeye higher loss yamfanto. Number 2 from the report ideally say anka Gold Board and I take it transaction end to end edakwabna anka the loss na ye kan ne no
okay Gold Board for loss
anka enye sa okay share the composition of the loss one element of the loss no the fees to Gold Board it's a cost to Bank of Ghana, a gain to Gold Board. It's a Gold Board na all year na dia. Anka fees you can call one and charging him. Good. Then the last level or last line, the exchange rates used. Even though almost say exchange rate differential, mami using the word used. Mami be a me call detailed account man. True story. Just 2020 and 2025 was a very bad year for her. In the report, no, one line item or recorded a highest difference 7.5 million Ghana cedis. Or in case 7.5 million Ghana cedis, yet that huge between April 1st to May 31st. Maame no exportation nat Eco India. Or export here onye sika no in dollars. At the time I exporting no, not CD no pay the cost our to nyoma no. Now on around 14.35
to the CD
to the CD to the dollar.
Absolutely.
In dollar terms, said the autumn na no autumn. Nkrofo na nsisi no. Omutua ne dollar price no. Na eye $9 per kilo no. Eno anu mutua no. But they have 2 weeks payment terms. 2 weeks no omutua ne pepepe. Ejakwabna omutua no. Now because of dollar na ababedru there was 10 point, I think it was 5.2.
10.52
at that time. Ejakwabna na mano eka 7.5 million Ghana cedis.
It's called differential cost.
Eja, in that 7.5 million Ghana cedis no. Se maame no can say or prepare na accounts in dollars or more. But enam say maame no as I say or translating account ever into cedis no. Waboka.
Thank you.
Eja, now
I will
employ you.
I will employ
2 minutes.
What is it impact? What is it impact on the economy?
Exactly.
So in 2024 December, Ghana yeka na yedi. The dollar or the external component now $29.4 billion. Oh, sorry, now $29.3 billion. In that 31st December, its CD equivalent now you're 416.8 billion Ghana cedis.
Absolutely.
On 31st December 2025. Ghana kana ye the dollar component
remains same.
Now ye 29.4 billion.
Same.
Each CD component, each CD translation. Now ye 307.2 billion.
What is the gain?
Ejakwabna say ye koti ye debt in CD in dollar in that case now it would the same.
Good.
By CDs, you know.
By a quote in CDs, yaka atiaba 109.
Nobody is disputing that.
$1 billion.
109 billion, 109.6 billion Ghana cedis. Ejakwabna say net here. If we are saying all things being equal,
yes,
because that component work.
Yes, economics.
Say Bank of Ghana. Obeboka 22 billion Ghana cedis. Yeah, the taxpayer money.
Yes.
Ama the same taxpayer money. A cow dear because Ghana kaya me no cow. Ya teso about 109.6 billion.
Which one will you go for?
I will not say ya diabro so. Now
22 million.
22 billion.
Okay.
And I 110 billion. Probably the analysis from academia, from industry, you share in that perspective.
Exactly.
But the point then is say, question say, Bank of Ghana and Quebec idea way in another way. Emma 22 no. Ebeba form. And the point is that they could be because say no gold board per 8 operation or monosony chese ono kwa na eto okay enti say ya nkwa na wo to dia competition bi anya dey eni ho
okay set me that
enti you could have look at buying it at Bank of Ghana rate and it's not from gold board, it's from Bank of Ghana could have asked him say come me at this rate but the net effect they say there is nothing by its effect left from right to be so worried about.
1 year.
So you know, honorable. You better put 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
At the end of the
yeah. Mami also. Remember 11 minutes, not 4 minutes with the signing off.
Yeah, me that say.
Mete
komo na hotel.
Program was 37.
And otie komo ni nyina ya oden komoja politicians are almost so na atwache. And I think said because they are issue no abedruze because politics need the kind and yama political narrative na die nimukai. But otherwise, a very, very simple issue in my mind. Like it's a very, 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 very simple issue. Many Dominion here because I have a very similar analysis to what he did. 2 things, and then I'll wrap up. Maybe I'm time to cram in using the key thing they say they didn't call IMF in 2022. Ghana ka was the main problem. Na yeka amene. And yeka the nature of yeka na external debt na net doso. At the time, it was almost 60-something%. At the peak in 2024, we had about 62.7% of Ghana problems in the entire core IMF no was the nature of yeka and external debt and an mukese. External debt near the dollar in it here. Say the Bank of Ghana betting CD, but dollar nyane there. Inti say all the car will be my sikaswa. Control our war so
yeah.
And finance minister Kacha say revenue to debt. Say yeah the yeka ye jeje tax in na the editor can be about 20%. At some point in this country, it was over 50%. Into ye jeje to na ye the move 50%. Equity interest on the debt. So say no, as at the NRA, yeka element about 20%. Into ye jeje to na about 20%.
30%.
That means about 30% more high.
It was between 50 to 70.
Yes, but again, from the numbers, in tier 1 high, at least there's been space created by Kano. The question is about Nisena Kano Swati, and I think he's done all the analysis, so I won't repeat the conversation. The gold board architecture is very important. Kwaya first wa AC small leg ho kwan yesi ano kwan sesa sika na yeton gold kwa manfo bottom. All the powerful international interest in Ghana's gold makes gold board very important. Inti nkomo we no maye nyina ye ntiase se bio ye ka ho nsem no e dia gold board and e dia so gold board and na because the national interest of gold board is extremely important to her. On the net economic gain, no, of course, from the debt perspective, clearly there is no argument about it. But having said that, there are 2 things. I think that the program design, baby, I was saying no, I was saying program design here. Because me, from where I sit, she say you know baby cocoa board, I was here. You know baby ECG was here. You baby Ghana Water was here. Every state controlled monopoly has proven not to work in Ghana. last year or early this year, I did a presentation to a multinational on Ghana's external environment, doing business in Ghana and things like that. One of the things I told them is the gold board is instrumental now, but in 5 years, in 7 years, in 10 years down the line, in Common Bay Pana, any company that is accruing 17% loss on value from day one is not sustainable. It is not. And the MAN say I'm a politics in idea kindly because we are missing the substance of the conversation. Currently, gold for reserve, on the Dory purchase is accruing 17% loss on value from day one. Of course, the economic benefit on debt is clear, but the point is, are we creating another cocoa board? Are we creating another ECG? Are we creating another Ghana water along the line? And I think that is a far bigger conversation because how cocoa gold emma yasa se ne yanyama na say yes say no in 5-10 years na the economic value no echo forma ebia habeye jungle, right? Because we would have exploited all the gold, we would have in the short term, we would have gotten the gain. But in 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line, and are we creating another cocoa board? To me, because cocoa board is almost a relic of its own on now. Right? But the problem is, say me to gold, na say right from day one, you see ECG carry about 30% loss on distribution. So implicit in the model, there is a loss in the design of 17%. And the fact that program design loss, but they decline a service and assay fees, which is paid to gold board. So that in itself is not like a loss because in your kind, it's a transactional cost. Gold board a Bank of Ghana agent. So that fees which is a cost to Bank of Ghana comes back into that's not a problem.
Exactly.
Right? That's not a problem to the economy. The second one, discount to off-takers, and that's where I think the problem starts from. Again, it may not mean say a problem, but it's really a question of transparency and big market risk management. Because cocoa board, kabako or mobile, and they say, futures. Cocoa nke wasi a ton enimu at the time a cocoa ni $4,000 ya anton after price number for a million minister MP kan say a cost roba form and because you're trading sebi unimanim before multi market nasi in the long term hedging putting the risk mechanisms in place boka. And that loss implicit in the transaction, you could have mitigated it. Into the transactional cost on discount on gold, anyhow we're selling the gold, what is the market risk? Hedging gold prices because gold price we understand that behavior. That is a clear risk management. Me actuarial science, me a master's in risk and finance. This is what I did for banks for many years. And so for me, this is something I'm hoping the gold board has an eye on. But again, no one at all gold need to off takers, a Bank of Ghana. So again, you want to think that Bank of Ghana is the highest of all the institutions. You want to believe that they know what they are doing. But that is the second element of the loss. And the biggest conversation, and IMF report says it clearly, the most important element of the cost is the exchange rate.
Exactly.
That's the most important factor of the loss. On the policy side, Bank of Ghana and say price stability. Send your money to Ghana. There will be price stability. There will be economic growth. There will be financial stability, financial services. There will be currency and then governance. And it's a Bank of Ghana Susu said the cost of this project or this program, all its statutory objects are, or better the cost not actually the balance sheet. So because Bank of Ghana bet me apprentice CD, so that is not a problem to the Bank of Ghana. But on the policy front, say or your monopoly senior is say yet and if indeed on year one near see smuggling who kind there, I can understand why you may want to buy it at premium. Person auto gold no at premium because some person will be able to find chain. But and also say you didn't come more about what price we buy the gold from the people and absolutely. And I think that is what this conversation should be about. And common way should not be about Sami Jamfi and gold board. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. This conversation should be about program design at this point because 17% carried cost on the program is not sustainable. We are creating another cocoa board along the line. And Obian you are table we want. Obesu say ya penisa. So the question is, come in your first way, you better go no at a race which is at par, and now the parity of the rate is the same as Bank of Ghana rate, and now at least reduces the cost. Say mean cotton of 12, Emma Bank of Ghana and cotton mouth take at 10. Of course, on the dollar elements, no, it may be the same, but and yet we dollar in there, you would always convert it to your reserve currency. So that cost, whether or not it's an accounting or economic, it's a real loss because there's an opportunity cost to it, right? From the opportunity cost point of view, this 1.7 billion is a real issue. It's a significant issue. Except that MPP politics is taking lead and made it gold board, made it Sami Jamfi and personalized it, and we're losing the essence of the issue. But enye gold board and come and it is a program design conversation. And I just say I can me kasa ne ba we no. I think say nyama miensa.
Yeah,
I'm just wrapping up.
1 minute.
I'm just wrapping up. No. I think say it's important say politicians need to depoliticize important conversation. MPP as we need a strong opposition, and that will not be achieved through propaganda. And number 3, we need an effective governance, but that is also not achieved through throwing everything that the opposition brings away. Into one part, as an opposition is only peddling propaganda, the other part is only throwing every good thing that comes from the other side away. Yeah, in Chichiri, yeah, Maisa. Into Yana, who say, Common here, Yending Commona, who here, rather than the politics around it and the personalization of the issues around it. That's it.
Yeah, they are going to training and be so high. They are ya brain suti. You know, so nice baby. Yeah, come here, nice baby. Yes.
Next budget ebano the new economy.
New economy, okay.
The new economy.